And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to From Toys to Trains. I'm Maya. Well, this week, I thought I'd give everybody a little bit of an update on where we are with the '68 Volkswagen Beetle. So, what was the first step that I did when I unboxed everything and took everything out of the box? Well, first step is I washed all the parts with hot soapy water and I let them air dry. And then, as you can see here, I ended up spraying them. I use basically like a car auto primer paint, kind of the like a sandable primer paint. And what I did was I took them all outside after they completely air dried and everything, and I sprayed them all just one base coat here, and it's only one coat, so I didn't like really go heavy. I didn't like look for like complete coverage. All I was looking for was just to give me something to get my paint to hold. So then when I do put my enamel paint over the top of this, it's going to give me the shine and the look that I want for my vehicle and everything. So then there was I started to do that. So then I'm starting right now, looking at my instructions right here, starting to put the engine bay together, and that's the first thing that they say. So I was looking at these parts and looking at the diagram here and everything, and I figured easiest way that I can show everybody like what I'm going to do or whatever is to first get this engine bay all together, or first get it all painted before I put it all together. And let me explain why. If you look on here, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'll bring it up as close as I can here. If you can see here on the video, they have all these like little itty bitty parts right here, and we got little bitty parts right here and all that, which is all good. I mean, I can assemble this all and paint it. I do have in my stuff here, I do have the smaller tipped paintbrushes like this that I have. But for me personally, I've found that it's easier for me to paint them on the tree and leave like the glue mark areas, like where I know I'm going to be attaching them or putting them together, to leave them unpainted or whatever. Then that way I still get the adhesion from the pieces, but I'm also not painting them. So I already had my paint open here and I mixed it up this morning. But what I'm starting with is I'm starting with gunmetal gray, and I'm using just a flat one. But I just thought I'd show everybody on here how I'm going to do it. Normally I do use my spray gun, like when I'm doing like bigger parts or whatever. But when I'm doing something small like this, and I know you're not really gonna see like the brush lines in it or whatever, this is when I just break out the brushes and do it all by hand. But anyways, so on these pieces right now, I already had the first coat of the gunmetal gray on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back over it like this, and I'm gonna put the second coat on here. And like I say, this is I mean, I won't bore you guys with like showing you how I'm going to paint all of them, because right now with this engine work and everything, this is going to be some very tedious painting. But I just thought I'd give everybody kind of like an update here as to where I am and how this little car is going to come along. And like I say, to me, this is probably one of my more tedious builds that I've probably have taken on. I didn't realize that. I mean, I've done models 4 and 5 before, and they've turned out pretty good. I mean, if you all watched a couple of my past videos, and all that. You've all seen like the semi trailer and things like that. You've all seen those ones, you know, how they turned out and how they looked. But those were all like mostly like bigger parts. The engine wasn't so tiny and things like that. So this is gonna really pose a challenge for me, I want to say, but I'm sure it's gonna turn out to look really nice. And as far as the color so far, I'm still debating on, like I say, what color I'm gonna end up painting the body, and I'll show you guys what I've done there too real quick. But anyways, I'll show you that and still see what I'm gonna do. But as you can see now, I've put the second coat of the gunmetal on here, and I'm gonna let them dry, and they're gonna turn out to be really nice. Now that was on one of the bigger parts. Now, as I'm looking through here, I'm seeing that like, okay, they've got the gunmetal gray on, like, it looks like a block here or something, which is part 7. So I've already looked where part 7 was, and part 7, as you can see, is right here. Here's the hose. That's the black little hose, and then you got this little itty bitty piece right here with the wiring. So again, since this is all so small and everything, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna paint this right here on the tree, the gunmetal color like this, and always do the backside too here. But I can already tell you too that just by touching it right now on this tree, this is a very sensitive part, and I don't want this to break. So that's why I'm gonna paint them now while they're on the tree like this. Then I know I can paint them safely. So then we got like that little tiny part right there is the gunmetal gray, and I'm just seeing. Let me see here. Is there any other? All right, part number 9. Let's see here. Part number 9. No, see, I didn't look to see where part 9 was before I started here. And I think that's it right there. Part 9. Yeah, part 9. Okay, is this real tiny little guy right here. Now that one there, they say the back side on part 9, which I'm going to turn it back around here. Where was it? Right here. Part 9. Just a little bit right here on the back. I might also have to break out my magnifying glasses here so I can see what I'm doing, because man, some of these parts are just unbelievable. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna keep working on this, and I got all my colors out, and I'm using the testers ones for this one. Normally I use like a water-based paint when I do my models and everything, but since this one was so detailed and everything, I'm just gonna use the testers ones. I like the way that it covers, especially when I prime all the pieces like this. But also, it's gonna, like I say, it's gonna be better. Probably when I get to the body, I might use the water-based paint. I'm not 100% sure yet. But anyway, speaking of the body, let me just move these over, and I can show everybody what I've done here so far. I haven't sprayed the body yet, so because I know, like I say, I'm still debating on what color I'm gonna make it. And like I say, if you're watching the video and you want to see like a custom color job or something, please, leave a comment below. Let me know what color you'd like to see on this body. But anyways, what I've done so far with this one is I've washed this and everything, but like on the door lines right here where the door is, I really don't like how these cars show up, because they are all, well, as everybody knows, they're all molded and plastic molded and everything. But on a real car, you don't have like just that thin little line. So what do I do to correct that problem? Well, what I've done is on this car, and I'm not gonna do it again, but I'll show you what I did. On the things like the door lines right here where the door runs, sometimes like panel lines, like through here, like where the trunk is and all that, or not the trunk, I mean the engine. What I do is I take my knife like this, and you put on my glasses, and so I can see where I'm going, so I don't like jump the line. But what I do is I just take my knife, use the back point like this, and this is where you really need a sharp blade, a brand new blade. But what I do is I just take the point of the knife and I just run it backwards like this. I find the groove and just like very gently get inside the groove like this, and I just scrape out some of the material in here. And I can just do this a couple times because I already got the line in here, but I just kind of, every pass, just push a little harder and a little harder. And then what that does is that it makes the line on the door panel, along the windows and all that, it makes these lines a little deeper, but it also then makes it actually look like you have the separation between your body panel and your door here. So like I say, right now this isn't painted yet. I'll probably end up re-washing this because I can see there's like a little bit of fingerprints on here or whatever, because I'm obviously handling it. But like I say, as far as the color, you guys want to see a custom color or whatever, please leave a comment below and everything. But other than that, that is where we are on the 68. Here it is, on the 68 Beetle here so far. And hopefully, like I say, next week's update, I will have all the engine parts together, and hopefully, let's see here, we will be, yeah, we got a lot of little parts to do here and everything. So hopefully by next week, I will be able to have the underbody side here, because let's see here, this is what they're showing. Yes, I'm gonna have this painted probably black on the underbody side, and hopefully then I'll be able to have the engine on the back side here already in, and hopefully most of the wheels and everything. Like I say, this one here is gonna be a real tedious job, but I'm looking forward to building it, and I'm sure you guys are looking forward to seeing it. So on that note, everyone, like I say, everybody have a great week, and I will see you right here next time on From Toys to Trains. I'm Maya, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please, if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that bell, so every time I put a video out, you guys know what's going on and you see the progress as we're working along here on these models and all that. And like I say, stay tuned throughout the summer as the weather outside starts to get better. We're also going to be starting to do some other things that I enjoy doing. Things like probably like metal detecting, all kinds of different stuff and everything. In addition to the model cars, the model train, all that stuff. Like I say, just trying to build a community here where everybody that has interesting hobbies or whatever, we can all just come together and share our thoughts or share our ideas or anything like that. So like I say, everybody just have a great one, and I will see you next week right here on From Toys to Trains. I'm Maya. Take care, everyone.